sleep or get kidnapped by Jigsaw from Saw? So this question is pretty easy to answer to me, because I would hate someone interrupting my sleep. And also with Jigsaw there's at least the possibility of escaping. So I would definitely pick Jigsaw. The next question is, would you rather live in the world from a quiet place, or live in Derry from it? Another question that is really easy to answer. Really easy to answer. But maybe you have a different opinion. In that case, you can let me know your answers in the comment section down below. But I would definitely pick Derry from it, because at least it's still a normal town, so maybe you will be lucky enough to never meet Pennywise. But with quiet place or the world where it's taken place, it would be harder. You would just have to be quiet your whole life, which is quite impossible. So it's Derry from me, for me. Another question. Would you rather be alone in a room with Micah Myers from Halloween, or have dinner with Hannibal Lecter from The Silence of the Lambs? So it's been a while since I've seen The Silence of the Lambs, but I obviously remember what his thing is. So maybe I wouldn't trust what he puts on my dinner table. But staying in the same room with Michael Myers also doesn't seem so appealing. This one is pretty hard, I have to admit. But I think I would choose Hannibal and have dinner with him. Maybe I'll get him to like me. That's a possibility. Because with Michael Myers, you can't talk him out of it, out of killing you. So I think I would pick Hannibal. Another question is, would you rather go for a swim at Camp Crystal Lake, spoilers in this video, don't worry. I mean, you're in a pretty horrible position, but at least, I mean, if you watch the movie, you know what you have to do to get out of the situation, so maybe I would be able to do that with Jigsaw though. His games are really hard to win. I don't know if I would find the strength to do what those people had to do to get out of it. I don't think I would survive. I just don't think so. So, I'm choosing the first answer. You know, I'll go with the puzzle box. There's a possibility for me to survive. Maybe. Another question. Would you rather have a Freddy Krueger after you in your dreams? I guess that was supposed to be go after you. Or have the girl from the ring after you because you watched the video. So here we have a Freddy again, and I mean, I think that's the most scary thing. You know, someone hunting you in your dreams. So scary to me, so scary. At least with the cassette from the ring, you know, it's only going to last 7 days. Or last, you know, when it's gonna happen. So I think the ring cassette is a better question. It's the smaller torture. So another question. Would you rather have dinner alone with Patrick Bateman, or have dinner alone with Hannibal Lecter? Another Hannibal question. And I mean, I'm just gonna go on this one with sympathy levels. I think Patrick Bateman is just too much. I would go with Hannibal Lecter. Even though there's no real, logic behind the decision of mine. Another, would you rather get chainsawed by Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or get turned into a wax figure while still alive by Vincent from House of Wax? I mean, it says the question alone while still alive. That seems pretty torturous to me. With the chainsaw, there's a possibility you're gonna be killed right away. So I'm choosing that. Another question. Would you rather forever run away from the creature in It Follows, choose that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, I would switch places with the fettered. So, another question, another question. Where would you rather go camping? The forest from Evil Dead, or the woods from the Blair Witch Project. This one is pretty easy because there's nothing in the woods in the Blair Witch Project. I think, well, even though now I thought about the ending, but I would go with the Blair Witch Project. Even that seems too much. Another question. No, I lost it. Would you? I guess. Yeah. Would you rather try to open a bag of Doritos in a quiet place, or unload the dishwasher in the Jurassic Park kitchen? I mean, if I did that second thing, at least I would get to see the dinosaurs, so I would die seeing them, which would be pretty great. So I would go with that one. This next question is, you're booking an Airbnb and there are only 2 houses left. Which would you rather choose? The Cabin Fever Cabin, or the Cabin in the Woods Cabin, So this one's on one hand, in Cabin Fever, well, in Cabin Fever, there's a way to avoid the dangers, but in Cabin in the Woods too. But then, if you've seen Cabin in the Woods, you know, they would get you to do things, so let's just say that. So I think I would choose Cabin Fever. Another question is, which unfriendly guests would you rather have knock on your doors? So the first option is the group from the strangers, or a pack of killers from the Purge. So I haven't seen the strangers. I know it's a home invasion, but I really don't know. I don't know, I haven't seen that one. So I'm not gonna answer, I guess. I've seen those two movies. This next question is, it's purge night. Which would you rather have at your disposal? A machete, I guess. Or a bulletproof vest. So I would go with the machete because at least you can protect yourself. You know, the bulletproof is not gonna save you from someone using a knife or something like that, or a machete. So at least I could protect myself with that. We don't know what the other people have at their disposal. So the next question is, which would you rather do on a rainy afternoon? Watch TV with Carol Anna Frink from Poltergeist, or play finger puppets with Danny Torrance from The Shining. It's been a while since I've seen those two movies, especially the Poltergeist. So, but I think playing with Danny would be safer. Safer. So another question: would you rather wake up buried alive, like in buried, or do a zombie apocalypse like in 28 days later? So I have not seen Buried, but I mean I know what it's about basically, and that's just a no from me. No thank you, no thank you. I think the apocalypse would be more interesting, you know, and I could hide, I could do something, but what you gonna do if you're buried alive? I don't think I would be able to get out of there. So that's my answer. Another question: which baby would you rather deliver? Would you rather deliver the one from Rosemary's baby, or the one from Mother? I mean, this is easy. I mean, the baby from the mother is not that bad, right? It's only the other circumstances. But I would not want to deliver the baby from Rosemary's baby. No. Another question is, and this is more general, not just movie. Would you rather play with a cursed Ouija board or spend a weekend in a haunted cabin in the woods? So this is a tricky question because first of all, what would you summon? Second of all, how would the cabin be haunted? There's quite a few possibilities. But communicating with something through Ouija board is interesting. I would never do it again. But I'm in the haunted cabin. It's just haunted, there's nothing you can do about it, I guess. So I would rather do the Ouija board and hopefully save the day. Another question is, you wake up and see a clown hovering over your bed. Would you rather see Pennywise from It, or Twisty from American Horror Story? So, Twisty is my favorite clown, but I don't think I would love to see him over my bed. So that's terrifying. But then Pennywise is also terrifying. I think the thing is that Pennywise is not human, while Twisty is. So, I mean, I'm gonna trust myself with saying I could hurt Twisty. Because with Pennywise, I mean, I would be surprised. I wouldn't think about not being scared, you know. So I would go with Twisty. At least I would get to meet my favorite clown, I guess. Looking at the positive side of things, even when there's none. Another question is, you're trapped in a house with a murderer, but you can't hear anything. Or you're trapped in a house with a murderer, but you can't see anything. This is tricky, because you need both of these things, I guess, or it's useful, you know, it's very useful when dealing with a murderer. So it would be useful to hear his creaks as he walks on the floor. But then you can also see him coming from the corner, from behind the corner or something. But, I mean, me having no experience with either of those things, I think for me it would be more useful to have sight, you know, because I could still walk around and not be disoriented. So I would prefer to see, but I would probably get killed anyway, but maybe I could escape, who knows? Now, another question is, would you rather have Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers stalk you? Again, with the Freddy question. I mean, risk that. I wouldn't risk that. Another question is, would you rather be chased by a serial killer or be abducted by aliens? And this is very easy to answer. I would love to be abducted by the aliens. I mean, what an extraordinary experience. That would be great. But serial killer, no, I don't think I would want some creep wanting to kill me. And we don't know what the aliens would do to me. Maybe nothing, maybe they just want to talk. So I think that would be fun. Maybe. Another question is, would you rather be one of the survivors in 28 days later, or Zombieland? This question, it's hard to answer because I don't remember the differences between the zombies in these two movies. But I think I would choose Zombieland because in 28 days later, not every survivor is so great, so I think Zombieland, maybe just because it's a comedy, so it comes off more fun, but I would give it a shot. Another question is, would you rather face off Ghostface or Jason? And this is hard to answer because, as I said before, I've only seen the first Friday the 13th movie, and well, if you've seen it, in the mirror, like never in real life. Never, never, never. I'm not taking my chances with anything like that. Anything like that. The ring. You know, you have 7 days, so you have time to figure something out. So I would go with that. I probably wouldn't figure anything out, but I would have time, at least to prepare for it. Another question is, would you rather, oh, there's the question with the strangers again, be visited by the strangers or the guys from Funny Games? Wait, what was the before question? Strangers or someone else visiting you. I don't know. I've seen the Funny Games, but I haven't seen the strangers. What was the question before though? I can't remember. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the strangers. I definitely would not want to be visited by the Funny Games people. That would not be funny at all. Another question is, would you rather have Cujo or Black Phillip as a pet? I have not seen Cujo, but I've seen The Witch, and Black Phillip seems kinda okay. I would go with that, because Cujo, just from the posters or stills from the movie, no, but Black Phillip, yes. Another question is, would you rather move into the Amityville horror house or the one from Sinister? You can answer to this one because I have not seen either of those movies. Another question is, this is a fun one. Would you rather become a werewolf or a vampire? So it depends on what the rules are, but vampires are often immortal, which I would love. But then you have to drink blood, and all of that cannot go to sun, and all of that. And werewolf, you only do it once a month, but maybe you're not gonna remember it. That's a hard one, but I would love to be immortal. I know everyone says that it's not right, and that everyone would be bored of it, being immortal, but I would not. I would love to be immortal. So much time to read all the books, watch all the movies, do everything you want to do, visit all the places. I would love that. So another question is, would you rather more serial killer movies existed or haunted house movies? So serial killer movies are usually like slashers, right? But I like haunted houses more. I like haunted houses. Another question is, would you rather direct your own horror movie or have your favorite director do it for you? And this one, I would like to give it a try. And direct my own horror movie. It could be fun. I'm seeing what kind of questions we have. meet a werewolf, and this one, logically, the werewolf might not know what's happening, so I think it would make more sense to meet a vampire and just have a nice conversation with him and make a friend. So, another question is, would you rather get a surprise visit from Frankenstein's monster Frankenstein's, or a surprise visit from the headless horseman? And this one is just really easy, because Frankenstein's monster doesn't want to hurt you. If you give him a chance, I think you'll be fine. So I would go with that. The headless horseman doesn't seem so understanding. Another question is, would you rather be a ghost or a zombie? And this one, the zombie, the whole decaying thing doesn't seem great, but a ghost, you get to roam houses or towns, I don't know where you can go. You can just hang out around. That seems kinda alright. Another question. There's so many. Another question is, would you rather wake up in the reverse bear trap or the needle pit from the Saw movies? And I don't remember how to escape the reverse bear trap, but I think the needle pit seems kinda easy, like you're not gonna get that much hurt if you're gonna be careful. I think we're gonna be almost at the end. There's a few more questions, but I don't. These are pretty much the same. So I'm gonna end this video here. I hope I'm recording. If you like this video, then let me know. If you like this type of whispering, and you can subscribe, leave a like, comment. I hope you liked it. Let me know your opinions on these questions. What would you choose? And I'll see you soon with another video.